Welcome to the Morning Wood. I'm your host, John Hyslop, joined as always by my friend, the great Matt Modi. What's up, Matt? How you doing today, buddy?
I'm good, Slop. I'm good. People in the streets are asking, are we back? I'm not quite ready to say that we're back yet, but we're not back. So I'm doing all right.
Nice. Yeah. Looking at the results yesterday, just a great day. Here's the only part that I'm not real happy about. I had two home run guys yesterday. Tover and Kettle Marte. Marte homered.
Yeah.
So that would have really helped. But Shane Smith went over 4.5 strikeouts. That didn't start great. Like that was not good in the beginning. He walked the first two hitters, and then the next guy hit a nuke. Julio Rodriguez got him. So it's 3-0 before this guy even had an out. I'm like, all right, this is bad. But he settled in, got a few Ks, got 5. All we needed was 5. I mean, that's not a record. That's just 5 strikeouts.
Yeah.
And then Tover did not hit plus 575, but I still walked a little bit of change. What about you?
Yeah. So Tucker hit one in his first at bat. It was one of the first games of the day. I thought when you see your first guy hit a home run in his first at bat, I was like, oh, this is going to happen. I was like, this is going to be one of those days. And then I don't think Holiday or Carey even had one hard hit combined between the two of them. And Holiday had a lot of chances. That game went into extras. He was 0 for 5, and then he went up in like the top of the 11th. And I was like, how sweet would it be? 0 for 5, hits one in the top of the 11th. Didn't happen, but that's fine. 1 equals profit, and that's all we're trying to do here is make money.
Yep, just stuff cash in our pockets. Yeah, I had Tucker was leading off the Millie yesterday, and it was going to be awesome. And then that he was the only guy to hit one. So,
yep.
Yeah. I like when your first guy hits, though. You're right, dude. You just feel like, okay,
this is gonna be it.
Yeah, this is gonna be incredible. And it was for like a few minutes until like the next guy started getting up, and then that's when you realize, yeah, this ain't happening.
Yeah. Well, hey, if it's ever gonna happen, the first guy has to hit. You know what I mean? There's no other way.
100%. All right, so that brings us to plus 32.78 units since this show started, which is not bad. I mean, that's a free 32 units right there, almost 33. So subscribe, get the notifications on. You don't want to miss one of these shows. That would be ridiculous. I mean, it's free money. Do you know what I mean? Like, who misses that? While you're doing all that, Matt's going to go. What do you got?
Yeah, first up, I'm going to go with Bryce Harper to hit a home run, plus 360 odds at FanDuel. I'm not going to beat the allegations of, am I just looking at guys that hit home runs yesterday and then take them again the next day, because Bryce Harper did hit a home run yesterday. I will say to those haters, Kyle Tucker wouldn't have been on our list if we avoided guys that hit home runs the day before, just saying. The thing with Bryce, and I kind of put him in the same category as I had Kyle Tucker yesterday, where it felt like in hindsight, I should have been on him. You look at Bryce over the last 5 games, he's been hitting the crap out of the baseball. He had 12 combined hard hits in his last 5 games, 9 in his last 3. He had the 1 hard hit yesterday. He sent that ball 424 feet, just absolutely hit the piss out of it. He's been hot, and he shaved his head. Everybody's saying that if you shave your head, good things start to happen. First Nick Sirianni, then Bryce Harper, now me. 3 equal examples of good things that happen when you buzz your head. The guy's going up against, what'd you say?
Look at me.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, good things been happening to you since however long you haven't had hair.
It's been a long time, dude.
Yeah. The guy's going up against Herman Marquez, I think is what we're calling him.
Yeah.
He's
Herman German.
Yeah, his ERA is basically like if me or you were pitching out there. His home run specifically is not terrible. Like, he just gets rocked, but he doesn't give up home runs. I'm not scared of him. I'm also, Bryce could hit one off the bullpen easily. I mean, it's the Rockies bullpen who's basically throwing guys like me and you out there. So give me Bryce plus 360.
Nice. I'm staying in that same game for the strikeout prop. Here's the thing, though. There's no safety net, because the other game that I got a strikeout guy that's later on, that game's probably getting rained out. So we need this guy to step up. I think you will. Ranger Suarez over 5.5 strikeouts, minus 107 at Profit X. You can get minus 115 at FanDuel or DK, whatever you want to do. But this guy, he's only pitched 3 times this season. All right. So, he's working his way back. 2 of the 3 games, he got 6 Ks. 1 game, he got 5. All right. Just last game, though, they let him throw 98 pitches. He's back. His CSW, not great, but not bad. I mean, he had 10 swing strikes last time out and the time before. So he is missing balls. So there is that. It was only like 26%, though. I like my guys being 30%, but it is what it is. The thing is, he's got the Colorado Rockies. On the season, no team has struck out more against lefties than the Colorado Rockies. We're talking 449 at bats, Matt. Guess how many strikeouts?
Like 200?
143. 200 would be absurd. But yeah. I like where your head's at, though. But yeah. So 143, that's bad. That's really bad. I'm looking through the lineup right now, and when you start to look at like putting names with this, Jordan Beck, Hunter Goodman, Michael Tolia, Jacob Stalling should be in the lineup today. Brenton Doyle. I mean, to start, even Ryan McMahon. I mean, he's a lefty. He still should be in the lineup. I mean, I don't understand who is not going to strike out, if that makes sense. Like when you start really digging into it. The Amador guy is probably going to be in the lineup. I mean, there are strikeouts to be had. Last season, he saw these guys twice. I think he got like 9 and like 10 against them. So this feels too easy. We should go into the night slate with 1 unit in our pocket or close to a unit. I think I get like $91 or $92 or something like that.
We can run that up.
Yep. I was going to do the old 107 to win 100. I was like, I'm not doing that.
Yeah, that 100. When I bet a unit for minus money, I risk to win 1 unit, but everybody can do it differently. As long as you're consistent, it doesn't really matter.
No, it doesn't. Well, the thing is too, for later on, like I said, if you want to get that, let's say he just shits the bed, that means you can go get anything above even money, and you're gonna make a couple bucks if you hit that bet.
True, that's true. All right, let's stay in the same game again. Hunter Goodman to hit a home run, plus 520 at FanDuel. Now, the risk here, he's a catcher in a day game. You never know if those guys are going to play because they played last night. And unfortunately, this one's at FanDuel, so we are on the hook if he comes in and pinch hits. I think he's going to play because I want him to play, so might as well just believe in the power of positive energy. Mm-hmm. There's a couple guys in the Rockies you could go with. Like you could go right back to your guy, Tovar, Brenton Doyle. He could go yard. Jordan Beck. They have some guys that can hit lefties. I settled with Goodman because he had the 2 hardest hits of the game yesterday. And the game yesterday was dong after dong after dong. He had the 2 hardest hits. Now, none of them cleared a fence. 111 miles per hour off bat, 110. None of them had the launch angle. One of them was 18 degrees. If you got that up to like 22, probably a home run. And the other one was a single, never had a chance. But I'm not really scared off of the launch angle for Goodman. Generally pretty good at lifting the ball up. Like his average launch angle on the year is like 17.5 degrees. That's very good for an average for somebody putting the ball in the air. Now, Suarez is not a home run guy, but if he's going to be a strikeout guy today, maybe he could also be a home run guy because as we know, those things kind of go hand in hand. And again, the Phillies bullpen kind of a mess. Like they lost one of their best arms due to a suspension in Alvarado. So their bullpen's kind of a mess, although they've been good recently. They just don't really have the bodies. So Goodman could also get one off the bullpen. And for plus 520 at Coors, I liked it.
I like it. I'm going to actually leave Coors. I'm going to go to the home run market. I don't want to give out the other strikeout one because I don't think they're playing that game, and I don't want to give the books an idea I'm on this guy. You know what I mean? You got to
smart.
Yeah, you got to stay under the radar on these streets.
Sure.
But I got a Thrilly article coming out, a little 2-leg Thrilly, and it's going to start with a guy named Riley Green. Here's the thing: he's got Tanner Bybee. I know the haters are going to be like, "It's in Detroit. That's not a home run park." But here's the thing about Riley Green: if he's holding a baseball bat and he's on a baseball field, that is a home run park. All right. That's all that matters. Okay. Tanner Bybee, I already said, is pitching 12% barrel rate to right-handed hitters this season. Or left-handed hitters, sorry. He's going to throw the 4-seam fastball, and I really hope he does. I hope Riley Green sees it because in the last month, 31% barrel rate, 50% fly ball rate. I mean, that is good. And here's the thing. I'm not messing around because I wanted to play Barry, but I couldn't. I literally every single thing that I look at is like, yeah, it's probably Barry, but it's definitely Riley. So take that for what it's worth. Also, too, not for nothing, it's like plus 520 at
for
FanDuel, which
Riley.
is
Yeah.
absurd. So give me a plus 520 Riley Green any day of the week. I mean, also, too, go through Diginalytics. Shout out Eli. Dude, he's smoking the ball. Like he is the lefty hitting the ball very hard. So I don't see how this doesn't happen. His average EV last 3 games, guess what it is.
I know it's like 95.
It's 96 miles an hour.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's averaging over a hard hit.
Yeah. I mean, that's bananas, dude. So, I mean, I don't know. He just got fed the other day, 375, ball 108 miles an hour off the bat. He also had a 113 mile an hour shot in that game too, but it was a ground ball. So I mean, when I say smoking the ball, he's smoking the ball. This feels too easy.
Yeah, I'll admit I heavily looked at Barry today, but I got to take a break. It's a toxic relationship. It's kind of like Pete Alonso at the beginning of the year. Sometimes you just need a break from guys. I just can't get Barry on the right game. So he will hit a home run because I'm not taking him. Hopefully Riley Green does too. I also am going to stick in that same game. So didn't do this on purpose, but give me J-Ram plus 550.
I knew it.
Plus 550 DraftKings, plus 550 Bet365. J-Ram shouldn't be a plus 500 guy. You already mentioned the weather in this game isn't amazing. It's a little bit cold, but the wind's blowing out, so it kind of cancels each other out. And J-Ram's back. He had a tough start to the year, but yesterday he kind of played a doubleheader, because one game got rain delayed, and then they started it yesterday, or they replayed it yesterday. 389-foot double, just annihilated. That should be a home run.
Mm-hmm.
That was in one of the games. In the other game, 3 hard hits, 2 of them were 100+ miles an hour off the bat. Now, J-Ram, none of those 3 had the right launch angle. Look at J-Ram's average launch angle. It's like in the 20s. The guy is always hitting the ball in the air. That's why you can accept a little bit of a lower hard hit rate for him, because when he does get a hold of it, it's always put in the air. 3 barrels in his last 6 games. It's not amazing, but that's not terrible. And the guy is going up against Jack Flaherty. He's, to me, like the perfect guy to take home run. That's against, because he's got electric stuff. Like if you follow the pitching ninja, Jack Flaherty's all over that page. But part of electric stuff means you challenge guys and that you can give up a meatball. In his last 5 starts, 2.84 home run per 9. That disgusting. That is truly disgusting stuff. 8 home runs allowed in his last 5 starts, 14% barrel rate as well. So give me J-Ram plus 550, DraftKings, and Bet365.
J-Ram made the millie. And it's because Flaherty, 20.8% barrel rate in the last month to lefties.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I mean, that is just like, that's 1 out of every 5. Like that's barrels too. I mean, it's not like, dude, it's not like hard hit, but like literally they barreled it. So I don't know, man. I feel good about this show. I feel like when we come back on Monday, people are going to be like, oh shit, look at that. A lot of green.
That's true. And it's perfect because I felt like we always have our good days on Thursday because we don't talk about it until like 4 days after.
Mm-hmm.
So you kind of forget. And then you hop on the show Monday and you're like, oh yeah, we had a great day Thursday.
Yeah, it's good when you suck too.
Because you just forget. Yeah.
Bring about it, you're like, oh yeah, I totally forgot about that. So who knows? Yeah. Also too, when you think about it, I don't think we're doing anything on because it's Memorial Day. I don't even know if I'm allowed to work, to be honest.
Yeah. That's true. I didn't really put that together. I'm such dong brain that I didn't even realize tomorrow's Friday.
We'll be back here Tuesday then.
That's true. Recapping a probably 5-0, right? We had 5 between the 2 of us.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And not for nothing, you could probably get some sort of SGP boost. We just gave out 5 plays in 2 games. So you put all those on the parlay, you boost it, and then you're rich. Yeah,
the Rockies, no doubt.
Yeah. Because there's 3 right there.
No doubt. Bryce, Ranger, and then
Goodman.
Hunter. Yeah.
Hunter.
All right, sweet. All right, guys, thanks for watching. If you want to see more of what Matt Modi does, at Jedi Modi on YouTube and Twitter. I'm Slop Rules. This is my channel. I'm going to be back later today going through Profit X. If you don't know what Profit X is, join me. It's going to be on a live stream. It's going to be awesome. Like I said, it's an exchange, a new out basically for everybody, and it's one of my most profitable platforms. So I can just go through, show you how to use it, how to exploit, what I exploit. It's awesome. Then after that, 4 p.m., the Odd Shopper Dinger Show. Can't wait to talk dingers with Aton. It's going to be awesome. So join me. We'll see you then. Get subscribed. Get the notifications on. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys.